Hello friends, we will show you how we have adapted Subhash Palekar natural farming techniques in our garden. So the most important thing in this is jeevamrut. So we'll see how we prepare jeevamrut. First of all, we'll require these ingredients for preparing jeevamrut. 1 kg of cow dung from a desi cow, then around 100 grams of besan, around 100 grams of jaggery, which is chemical free, a handful of soil which is taken from a place where no pesticides or no chemicals are being used, and 500 ml of desi cow urine or gomutra. So first we'll have to make a slurry out of the cow dung. Add a little water and make a slurry out of the cow dung. Now the cow dung is a source of all good bacteria which such as nitrogen fixing bacteria, phosphate solubilizing bacteria, also fungus which is good fungus called as trichoderma. This trichoderma inhibits the growth of bad fungus which cause the various diseases. So we'll make a slurry out of this cow dung and some water and make a solution of besan and jaggery in with some water. Basically, this besan is used as a source of protein for the growth of bacteria which are present in the cow dung, and the jaggery forms a source of sugar for the growth of bacteria which are present in the cow dung and the soil. Actually, a process of fermentation takes place in this. So, if you are giving jeevamrut, you have to give it on the mulching, that is, whatever waste material is present in your farm or garden, you just lay it in between the two trees or in between the two rows of crops and give jeevamrut above that, so that this mulching will decay and will form a humus. This humus is the source of all the nutrients. You don't require to give any other nutrients. You don't need to give chemical fertilizers such as urea, phosphate, nitrates, etc. And you don't need to give any micronutrients. You don't need to give any growth hormones, and also you don't need to spray any pesticides over your crops, because this jeevamrut gives you everything. Even you can sprinkle some jeevamrut if there is any problem on the crops, so that it will take care of the diseases, etc. The gomutra which we add in this becomes a source of all the trace metals, so there is no need of giving any micronutrients. Also, the soil will add some good bacteria to this culture, and a process of fermentation takes place in this. Now you stir all these ingredients in a clockwise direction. We are making 20 liters of jeevamrut because our garden is small, but if it is to be used for a big scale, you can prepare 200 liters of jeevamrut with around 10 kg of cow dung, 5 to 6 liters of cow urine, plus 1 kg of besan, 1 kg of jaggery, and a handful of soil. 200 liters of jeevamrut is enough to be enough for cultivating 1 acre of land, and one cow gives around 10 to 11 kg of cow dung and 5 to 6 liters of urine every day. So every day you can prepare around 200 liters of jeevamrut from one cow. And this Jivamrut is to be given once in a month or around 15, once in 15 days. So with one cow, you can cultivate a land of around 30 acres without giving any other uh, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or any micronutrients, growth hormones, etc. All you need to give is Jivamrut. Now we'll add some water to this Jivamrut to make it up to 20 liters and then stir it and keep it closed with a gunny bag. After 3 days, it will be ready for use. So, if you are keeping it for 3 days, you just make sure you stir it in the morning and evening for 1 or 2 minutes in a clockwise direction, so that most and this bacteria get a supply of oxygen, because most of them are aerobic bacteria. And you have to keep this Jivamrut in a place where you don't get any direct sunlight or direct rain on it. You can keep it for 7 days. You can use it within 7 days, or on the third day it will be ready. On that day you can use, or within 7 days you can use. If you are keeping it, stir it every day in the morning and evening in a clockwise direction for 1 or 2 minutes, and you can use it. This is to be sprinkled above the mulching so that humus forms in the field or garden. And this humus is a source of all the nutrients for the plants. Now close it with a sack and keep it for 3 days. After 3 days, it will be ready to be used.